Why is nobody helping her? I'm watching the show. I have to for two T's. I don't really want to, but I have to because I like my job and I make money of it. Why is no one on the cast helping Tamra? I could have been part of these conversations. I think she means like she could have been on the show, but I knew better. I mean, if you want to see someone who is a mess, see me on a shit ton of prednisone. Um,
Tamara has, look, I know Tamara and Teddy have their own separate relationship. And again, our friend Carlos King, our mutual friend, says Tamara is awesome in real life. The problem is she
well,
doesn't have that persona on TV and she has no goodwill with these women. They all have said over and over they're afraid of her.
mhm.
Our friend Jim Bellino, who's been on both of our podcasts, has come out and said, basically no regrets. He has no regrets coming out and giving his opinion about her, and he has nothing good to say about her. I mean, I think there's an example of someone who is just, she's done everything she could to stay on reality TV. She's iconic. People love her. But I mean, I don't know where this whole thing of like how people expect her to have all these alliances and people to come to her defense. Now, I will say what I think is very smart of Tamara, because we know you have to have allies and friends, and Dubrow still is with her. But I
Mhm.
think this narrative of, I'm getting no sympathy. I'm going through the worst part of my
She's
life.
a
I'm
victim,
inherently,
apparently.
yeah, I think there's something to that of like, oh, can we fire the person who's really trying, or can we give her one more season?
You think the rat's coming to her end?
No, I mean, I don't think I don't see with these franchises how they can let go of these dynasty people anymore. I mean,
Even
Next Gen NYC
Bador.
is working. They
Wah,
can't
wah.
Bador.
You don't think wah wah is gonna go? What
Bador?
about, yeah,
No,
wah
I mean,
wah.
I agree. And Bador to me is just such a disaster. Like she's such a mess. I mean, showing up late to the Gator, like, she's just always like, and that's her thing too. It's always like, she's always frazzled. She's always like a wreck.
You know
It's
who
like, girl, you're
also
60 something. Like, get it together. Like, get it together for half of the scenes?
get it together? And my problem with Tamra, Teddy still has more of her message. I'd like to continue, but my problem with Tamra is, I read somewhere recently, I love my inspirational quotes. I just got to filter all that housewife shit out of my shit on Instagram and I get the 80s and the 90s nostalgia and I get these really inspirational quotes. Lots of them I delete, but a lot of them I use here. But this one said, just because you had a really fucked up childhood doesn't mean you get to be an asshole as an adult. And I'm like, I love this. I don't want to hear about, oh, my childhood and I was this, my mother was on drugs and I was homeless. I don't give one rat's motherfucking small 1 inch cock. I don't give a fuck. Okay, your childhood was 59 years ago. I don't care how hard your fucking childhood was. Not even a little bit. Get it together. You're a grown fucking adult. And I'm just saying this to
Wow.
everyone. And, if you didn't start the therapy at 13 or 18 or 23 and you didn't figure out life, I don't want to hear it. It's a life wasted. And we all end up in a goddamn box at the end of the day. So just because you had a fucked up childhood, guess what? A lot of people did. That's no excuse to be a perpetual victim or an asshole as an adult. So that's the problem I have with Tamra. Lots of people have lost children to cancer. Mothers, fathers, younger sisters, younger brothers, cousins, husbands. People's husbands fell off the 9/11 World Trade Center. I know someone whose love of their life who fell out the window. Life happens. It's not good. So you're not the only person that has a friend going through a very serious cancer. Yes, I have some sympathy for you, but no more. Okay?
I
You're
think
not,
it's her
it's
storyline.
and
I think
why
it's
are we all
storyline.
over Rinna and Munchausen? This is now Munchausen's. This is now Munchausen's by proxy. Okay? Yeah, I said it. Okay? You want me riled up? Here I
You're
am.
right.
Yeah.
I get what Tamara's trying to do. I think last year she had no empathy. She started in that nasty, nasty rumor about Ryan Boyajian, which was completely fake. Uh, Almost got sued again, but
Mhm.
issued a, public apology at the reunions and prior. So, they didn't pursue that. But I think this is a good, I think it's a, do I think it's effective? I don't know if it's effective, but I think it's a good storyline for Tamra of, you know, reckoning with her daughter, Sydney, who still doesn't speak to her, I guess, or they don't have
The
much of
other
a relationship.
daughter, I don't really know the difference. The other daughter was just very outspoken. No,
Sophia.
is that what her name is? The other, well, the one that Sophia, is that the one that's, whichever one speaks to her was just on a podcast with her and said, I'm gonna look in the camera to answer this question because you're
Sophia.
now right, because you're now asking me, and I'm gonna look right in the camera. My mother, Tamra Judge, is a wonderful, wonderful woman. You don't know our lives. You don't see anything. You see a curated version of social media shit, which I mean, I agree with stuff like that. And you don't know her, and she is a wonderful, caring. I mean, Tamara was sitting there basically on the verge of crying, and I'm just like, how much did the fucking rat pay you to say all this? But she went on that her mother is just the salt of the earth, and she is the kindest, most generous. So, to your point, your good friend over there, Carlos, apparently he's not the only one that the daughter says in real life, this is the most generous, wonderful person ever.
I mean, I'm sure
So,
she is
is
like
she
off.
really a wonderful, nice person? Like, do we miss something?
Yeah, I mean, they've edited her. I think the rat has just and the rat, you got to roll with it. And I think she's now curing. She's crafting kind of like this apology victim tour.
Oh, and by the way, we switched her Gouda to the craft slices. She gets the white slices. The ratatouilles get the orange slice. The Gouda's too good for the rat, so we took it away. We're giving her the slices. Well, anyway, Teddy's message is why is no one defending Tamra? Tamra's calling Teddy her best friend. Again, Teddy's best friend is Kyle. That's okay. I do think people are grifters. I don't understand how Teddy's your best friend. You've known her for 2 years. It's okay. I don't want to judge friendship any more than I want to judge love. People meet. Kathy Hilton met Rick. Rick just turned 70. They got married and fell in love within a week or whatever the fuck it was. So I guess who am I to judge? There you go. I think it's weird that she calls her her best friend, and that is Teddy's message to the cast. And to your point, maybe Tamra is just a good, good, wonderful person. You might be onto something. Oh, I have something to tell you.
Tell me. Tell me.
New secret show, Bravo show. I don't know if this is true. This keeps popping up that this show, I don't believe this. Do you? There's so much fake news these days. Hazel Park, Michigan, I believe. The rumors are true. Bravo has officially announced. Really? Where did they officially announce this? Bored to death. I mean, this sounds great. A new reality series following the chaos, meltdowns, and dollar store